Hi, I'm Rachel White with the Horizon League here with Steve Weir, the head golf coach at Cleveland State. So first, coach, let's just start with what have you been up to? How have you been staying busy over these past couple of months?
Having a 4, 6, and 8-year-old keeps you quite busy, especially when you're quarantined. Luckily, we've been with quarantined with my parents the initial phase of all this, so we were bouncing between our house and their house. We had just the 7 of us, and so that kind of got us started. And then lately, it's been getting outside, playing with them as much as we can, getting them out to the driving range a little bit. Then fortunately, had all their baseball and softball canceled for the summer, so I've been getting them outside. And then my parents have a pool, so we've been up there swimming and doing what we can. Every day's an adventure.
For sure. And how were you able to really stay in touch with your team during kind of the end of the spring semester when everybody was kind of all scattered?
I mean, technologies can be a wonderful thing. Between texting and calling, and then we'd have some Zoom team meetings where we bring everybody together if there was something large we needed to address or just kind of a team check-in. And then I would jump off at the end, give them a chance to kind of check in with each other in a large setting. I mean, they were all checking in with each other, but just kind of one group setting kind of helped. And then as we got through the end of the semester, was just making sure we were good on grades and making sure that there wasn't any confusion with due dates and final exams because everything kept getting changed. So it was just staying in constant communication as much as we could.
For sure. Is there a place or a thing that you're really looking forward to when things are more normal again?
Personally, I guess we'll probably say Disney. We're a bit Disney fanatics in this house. So this has been, we had at least one trip canceled. Another one looks like it'll be canceled, or postponed, I should say. And then, team-wise, it's getting back just into a practice setting, getting into a team environment where we're all together and not, face-to-face on screens, and kind of watch the group interact together and hoping to get back to whatever the new normal is going to turn out to be.
Definitely. And you're the chair of all the golf coaches in the league, so I'm sure you've had some conversations with them just as you guys are looking forward to next year. So what types of things are you guys really focused on kind of heading into the next year?
Just trying to figure out kind of where everybody's going to be from a travel standpoint, how we can maximize our dollars that we have available, how we can better use them, how we can, keep each other safe, different things that schools are doing. Everybody's just kind of calling around and checking in. I mean, nobody really knows what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be facing. So we're trying to gather as much info as we can and then be as prepared as we possibly can for whatever we have in front of us.
Yeah. And why did you get into coaching? What is it that you love about doing this every day?
It's a good question. I honestly don't know. Don't want to say I fell into it. But I graduated, went and played professionally a little bit, came back and was an assistant coach for a semester at Cleveland State, kind of with the team that I had just left. And the coach that I was the assistant to left after 1 year. So I kind of just hung around that summer just getting stuff done, and they called and asked if I'd interview for the job, and I hadn't really thought of it as a career, to be honest with you. But then, one thing kind of led to the other and did a little bit of my own research as far as what a career would turn out to be. I mean, I knew what the college golf scene looked like, but just wasn't sure from an NCAA standpoint. And, we were luckily, young enough in our marriage to where we could take a chance on it without kids, and it worked out quite well. And it's obviously turned into something pretty decent for us.
That's awesome. All right, now we're going to do some more fun getting to know you type of questions.
Okay.
So the first one, what's your favorite movie?
Oh, favorite movie? Probably have to say National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Great choice. Do you have a favorite superhero?
No, I'm not really into the superhero scene. I'm more the traditional Disney characters, if we're talking characters. My sons are starting to get into superheroes a little bit, but I don't think they've seen more than maybe 30 minutes of any movie. They just like fighting and weapons and everything like that. So we've got plenty of Hulk and Iron Man and everything else in the house, but I can't say that I have a favorite one other than just your traditional Disney characters.
Do you have a favorite Disney character then?
Got to go with Grumpy.
Okay.
Kind of fits my personality a touch. My wife has been compared to Dopey, and I'm Grumpy, so they kind of fit each other pretty well.
Awesome. Favorite TV show to binge watch?
Friends. Not even a close second.
All right. Favorite food?
Any seafood. I'm a big seafood guy, so whether it's crab or lobster, or salmon, fish, any type of seafood, anything comes out of the water, I'm good with.
Okay. Do you have a favorite team tradition?
Hmm. Man, I can't say that I do because every team is so different. We've had some things I think early on that we tried doing from year to year, and they just never really stuck. They kind of seem forced. So
Hmm.
it's the things that grow organically that kind of happen behind the scenes that I'm not necessarily sure I want to share, but they just seem to fit each team differently. And even when you get the same group of guys back or group of girls back year after year, they seem to switch from year to year. So usually by the third or fourth tournament, we usually get a pretty good routine. Some teams it turns into ice cream on road trips. Other teams, frankly, could care less. So I'm not sure we've got a couple decent ones over the years, but nothing where I can say we do year after year after year by any means.
Gotcha. Do you have a favorite community service activity that you've ever done with one of your teams?
Yes. We have been working with the Special Olympics Swimming Committee in our local town. It's about 20 minutes south of campus, and this actually this past year was the first year we didn't do it. They changed leadership and they changed the dates of the events. But we go in, we help with timing for the event. We help the athletes get in and out of the pool and get them to the right lanes. We go spend a full morning and half the afternoon there and have a blast with them. And it's cool to watch them compete and kind of do it for the love of the sport and not get really caught up in wins and losses and that kind of stuff. And so that's by far my favorite that we've done in the past.
That's awesome. Well, that's all the questions I have, but really appreciate you taking a couple minutes to just chat with us and let us know what's going on with you.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.